Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Steph Curry and other NBA stars set to lose a lot of money. Stephen Curry is one of many NBA players who is facing a heavy financial hit over the next few months as a result of COVID-19 and the way contracts are structured. The 32-year-old could lose nearly $20 million in the 2020-21 season. Back in 2017, Curry signed a 5-year deal worth $201.2 million with the Golden State Warriors. As part of that agreement, in 2020-21, he was due to earn $43 million, making him the highest paid player in the NBA. Chris Paul of the Oklahoma City Thunder and Russell Westbrook of the Houston Rockets are tied for second highest with $41.4 million apiece. John Wall of the Washington Wizards and James Harden of the Rockets then round out the top five with $41.3 million each. Under the current collective bargaining agreement, which is the CBA, a percentage of players' salaries is held in an escrow account pending league earning reviews. At the end of the review, if the league exceeds revenue expectations, the money is distributed to the players. If the NBA's revenue estimation falter, the money goes to the owners. Because the NBA has done so well financially in recent years, the money has typically always gone back to the players. This year is different, though. As a result of how poorly things have gone for the league, there is talk of a 40% escrow. At a 40% escrow, someone like Curry, who is due to make $43 million next season, would actually end up taking home $25.8 million. While that is obviously more than enough to feed one's family, it is still considerably less than what the sharpshooter thought he was getting when he came to terms on his deal. It gets even worse with lower paid players. Spencer Dinwiddie signed a 3-year, $34.4 million contract with the Brooklyn Nets. He is due $11.4 million in 2020-21. Under a 40% escrow plan, that number dwindles to $6.8 million. Carson Edwards agreed to a 4-year contract with the Boston Celtics that was supposed to pay him more than $4.5 million altogether. He is due $1.5 million next year. He will walk away with $900,000 under the new 40% escrow plan. The NBA players and owners are currently in the midst of negotiating the start date for next season. The latter group wants to start in late December, while the former wants to begin in late January. That conversation is getting increasingly tense, and it too will have a dramatic impact on the salaries players ultimately paid. Given how rough this past season was from a TV ratings and public sentiment standpoint, the league was no doubt hoping things would get easier going forward. Thus far, that has not been the case. The NBA owners and players are going to have to make some very tough financial decisions over the next few months. These sort of choices often have ramifications that can last for years to come. Will all parties involved come away feeling good? When it's all said and done, it is increasingly looking like that will not be the case. So, do you feel that because of this change and everything, because of the season, do you believe that that a lot of players are going to have a lot of pay cuts coming up this season? And I say yeah, because how many people are you going to allow in the arena? You know, you can't have another bubble. The bubble killed the ratings and killed the NBA. The bubble was terrible. Even though at the end of the day, you got your champion, everyone knew the Lakers are going to win, but you still need to be able to have marketability. The problem with the NBA is they stopped promoting a lot of teams. When they used to promote teams back in the day, they used to flourish with income. But they still had their superstars who they want. Excuse me. They still had their superstars for the league, like Magic and Bird. And then they turned it over to Michael Jordan in the 90s. Albeit Michael Jordan was the head guy of the 90s, they still promoted the Chicago Bulls. You never just thought of the Bulls as Michael. You still knew all the other players that were around. Now, these ramifications because of COVID has been talked about from content creators such as Carcino for Life and, of course, Ticket TV and other guys that are out there who are content creators. Lewis Sports Network as well. Make sure you subscribe to all those brothers there. Subscribe to all the black content creators that you can. But the year is going to be the money is going to be low for a lot of players. And to me, it's because of this situation. You're not the Warriors moved to San Francisco. They basically have a new stadium. How are you going to promote that stadium? Because you're not going to have that many fans. So how are you going to promote this year? Are you going to be able to promote this upcoming year by making it a promotion of all the teams that are playing? Or are you just going to focus on one guy? Your teams that are the smaller market, like my Orlando Magic, the Memphis Grizzlies, and other small market teams like that are having a tough time getting that money from the TV deal because they mainly get their people from coming to see them play. That's what the small market teams were like back in the day, just like now. If you don't, in these upcoming seasons, if Adam Silver does not promote other players besides the guy from Akron, you're going to have a tough time. You're going to have a tough time continuing with this league. Now, Steph Curry is worth every penny of that money. Even though he gets hurt, he's worth that because of his marketability and because him being 6 feet or 6'3", I believe he's like 6'1.5", almost 6'2". I don't believe he's 6'3". He has brought a lot of money to the Warriors franchise. Now, to me, what the Warriors should have done was put him and Kevin Durant on a max deal. But word has it that Kevin Durant wasn't going to stay, but I believe he would have stayed if Draymond Green didn't fuck everything up like he did. Now, we have to look at the whole situation for what it is. These players are going to lose money because 2021 is going to be the after effect of 2020. If you've been following Carcino and these other content creators, they will tell you that because of 2020, the after effects are going to be worse than what the effect is already. And the thing is, these guys are losing money because of the attendance. If you would have had attendance able to come back at full force like you have, then I believe Steph would get paid his money. But because of COVID-19 and what happened this past year, the canceling of the season, then bringing it back in August for the bubble, it basically has dwindled a lot of money that was supposed to come for the NBA. Now, the NBA did their due diligence by getting rid of Morley, from the Rockets and starting over. Now, they still got Westbrook and, of course, Harden on there. But a lot of these players we're going to see, are they going to be able to play? Because this CBA, I'm telling you now, these players are going to be put in a bind because of the stuff that LeBrownies has done, using his power to poach talent from teams. And basically, he has ruined the NFL because there's no more competitiveness. Nobody wants to go at it with one another because of his stranglehold on the media and his flunkies being able to down a player while bigging him up. So, to me, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that this is warranted, that the players should lose money? Or do you feel like because of this pandemic, the money, they have to lose it because they're not getting a lot of attendance, especially for next year? And also, I feel the season should start in December or late November. I believe it should start late November. But they're talking about December 22nd, right at Christmas time, which is also great. But LeBrownies wants to start in January because he wants to get his rest so he can front run like he always does. No. The season to me should start late November. It should. To me, you should play the regular 82-game season and you should go from there. I believe you should allow fans back in the building, but social distancing from one another. And boom, you could go from there. But like I said, I may be wrong. Let me know in the comment section. Do you believe that the players should lose money for this upcoming season because of what happened in 2020 and the backlash leading up to 2021? And also, do you feel like they should start in December, November, or in January? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can receive upcoming content. Also, if you want to donate to the page, you can cash at me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. You know, if you want to donate to the page, you know, like I said, I'm doing this for the love of it, and I hope you guys enjoy the videos and enjoy what's going on. You know, thank you guys for your support, especially to all the guys who were with me when they met me through Carcino for Life's page, when we had the live chats with Uncle Frank, Quentin Lee, my Florida brother, C Pen for the win. Even though we disagree about Lamar Jackson, that's my boy. Support him. I think he does a podcast or something. But support C-Pen for the win. Intelligent Cycle, man. Intelligent Cycle, stay coming with stuff. Also, Terrell Hubbard, he's been a big supporter. Joe Bailey, man, a.k.a. Cool Joe, man. Joe Cool. That brother there, man, is positive, and I'm glad that he's one of my supporters. Also, Nicholas Jacobs, Valentine Outlaw, the Young Bucks. Shout out to Rod B and LB. Love and Success. Shout out to him. Who did it this time? Shout out to him. Make sure you guys go to his page. He has a lot of informative stuff over there. Also, shout out to my brother Pico, my brother Kraken AMG, my brother Marley Marr. Shout out to Know the Ledge. He comes with some crazy comments, but he's real. Andrew Bailey, shout out to him, as well as the other Andrew. Shout out to you too. One of the Andrews disagree with me about Lamar Jackson, and that's cool. Like I said, on this page, if you're going to debate, man, give your point. I accept anybody who agree or disagree with me, but just keep it respectable. Organically Powered for Life or Life. Make sure you he's good. That's my brother there. He's cool. I'm gonna drop that stuff you sent me organically. I just ain't have time. I just ain't have time to drop it. The receipts, and then the other information you sent to me. I'm gonna drop that. But shoot, man. Shout out to everybody, man. If I missed you, I apologize, but shout out to you too. Thank you for the support of the page. Like I said, thank you again. And we out. Live boy.